Hey guys, welcome back to the Fezzan corridors here in EU4 Mare Nostrum. Today we're playing as Tripoli, and it's going to be a bit of a different episode as this is actually post-commentary. I was a bit of an idiot, and when I recorded this I forgot to unmute my microphone on XSplit, so that's a thing. But yeah, so I'll try to do my best to remember, because this was about 4 or 5 days ago. I did actually mean to do it a lot sooner, but I sort of put it off quite a lot, mainly because I'm lazy, but also because I was playing World of Warcraft, and that's my excuse. So yeah. So anyway, we're trying to build up to our force limit, obviously, because no need not to be at our force limit. We're also got rebel issues, as you can see on the right hand side, and yeah, we're just going to try and hold them off, and once we sort of stabilize our country a bit, we'll go back to war again. Pretty sure this is the episode where I actually actively try to get them down in some places. We're still trying to lose piety just because we're trying to make more money, as well as cheaper tech in that as well. Although I sort of make the mistake of doing that, because then we obviously can't convert Sudan from Catholic, so that's the thing. Here I'm talking about possibly taking the southern part of Portugal, and this is where I'm like, oh yeah, we should be right at engaging them. Should be fine. It should be all good. Put my best general in charge, probably. Yep. Although it is in mountain defense, so it's probably a silly move to begin with. Stats are better in our favor in terms of morale anyway, but we do have that -2 penalty, which obviously does not go very well, as you can see. So I was kind of annoyed about that. Mainly because we did have more cannons. Crusaders in the mountains, obviously we didn't have a full front, we had a front row as well as them, whereas if it was in a flat state, actually outflank us. So I was a little annoyed about that. I thought it would actually go a little bit better and a little bit more in our favor, but oh well. That's why we have reinforcements going over there. So here I'm like, oh, see, lose mercantilism or piss off the merchants. And we can't really lose mercantilism for this achievement run anyway. I'm just seeing if I could actually make them happy again. So I try to make them happy a little bit, but obviously we're still not quite there. Hopefully we don't have any issues later in the track when it comes to them having too much control or some silly thing. So with the reinforcements coming in, then moving into open plains, we should have no issue crushing them, basically. So we're losing a little bit of money probably from that negative penalty to trade income. So I'm going to shift consolidate just so our front row is strong. I'm going to take all the weak units out. There's no real need to have them in the battle, pretty much. Took the cannon out by accident because, well, the cannon's not going to be in the front row, so it's not going to take as much damage, so there's no point not taking it in there. Here I'm just checking to see if the they've, what do you call it, engaged properly. And yeah. I'm contemplating like taking next tech, but if we do, obviously we'll have unbalanced research, which will cause issues for us. So I decided against it. Just want to see what our rulers are going to be like in terms of generals. Not too bad. Just seeing how much development I'll get from having that state in our land, which is quite a lot. 50 development, that's pretty good. Can't do anything about Stodden right now because there's a missionary in there. I'll eventually realize that it's not going to actually convert and stop trying to convert it. Eventually. I was just having a look around, make sure there's no other states I need to make. Yeah. I'm thinking about attacking Fulo because it just makes sense. He has no allies and everything after all. Gonna deal with this rebel stack. Again, shift consolidate. Just so we have a strong front row. This time I think I'm going to check to see if it actually engages correctly. Which I'm pretty sure it does not. Yeah, it doesn't. So that one on the very far left doesn't actually engage properly. So the AI didn't do it properly, basically. Which isn't that big a deal. I mean, we're going to crush them anyway, but, you know, cavalry do have better flanking bonuses than infantry, so it would make sense to have the cavalry properly flanking, but oh well. Losing a bit of money mainly from reinforcements. Still got plenty of manpower. So I'm looking at losing 100 ducats or unrest and local goods. Which in this province there's so much negative unrest, there's no points. So I just take the positive unrest. Because we're currently losing money, I don't really want to lose money, and grain isn't really that big a deal in terms of goods produced in my opinion. If it was something like, I don't know, some sort of metal ore or something, then I'd probably think otherwise. I'm just seeing what I can do with the a little estates. Not much I can do right now. I'm also annoyed that I only have 9 admin points being produced every month because our leader is horrible, has no admin points whatsoever. Start fabricating, because even though I can go to war with advanced course belly, fabricate claims means you use less admin points to core it, as well as it cores faster, so you may as well actually make claims. Here I realize that I don't have a, oh, I haven't done it yet, no. Here I am actually trying to get rid of the rebels rather than letting them fire, you know, the smart thing. You should always do that if you're ever in a position where you can. So it just saves them manpower, saves them money. It's a good thing to do. So I'm just looking around, looking at the unrest. Realizing that I can just give them to a lemmer and get rid of some of the unrest. So air separatists are going away now because of that. Colony is self-sustaining. I'm finally actually going to put a soldier over to where we're actually have a colony. I keep forgetting to do that, but you know, I'll eventually get it right. So we're finally making positive income again, which is good. just making sure that was going down, because it was yellow. So I was like, I don't know, is it going to go down or not? It did go down, so that's good. So I figure if I can at least get these 2 armies down in time, we can prevent a rebellion from firing there as well. So again, if you're capable of doing it, you should do it. Gain 10 unrest. Whoa. Not happy about this one because it's in the yeah, it's over here. Because I don't really want to have rebels firing over there, because, you know, it's a pain in the ass to get an army over there, basically. Trade power is always nice. Gotta love events like that. Yeah, I think this is where I realize probably not going to happen. Oh, no, not yet. I think I get a couple events in a row where I drop here, and then I have a look at it and I'm like, oh, wait, that's not going to happen. So now it looks like we've actually got our rebel issues under control, which is good. Have a little like unrest here and there, but that's not too bad. And there we have colonists finished, and we'll see how long it takes me to actually notice it. I do remember going, oh god, I have a free colonist. Why aren't I colonizing something? So, you know, mistake on my behalf. Here I'm like, should I just give to Alima or not? I don't know. Because that rebel stack is no longer progressing, I figure I'll just send this army over there and stop it. Seeing Ashanti's basically gone, I was like, I may as well send this guy up here, ready to conquer that. I can't remember what Olo? I don't know. That person. Eventually I'll also realize I have no claims on Mali at the moment. No, I should be claiming, because I mean I've got 34 things there. Oh, no, we got kicked out. That's right. So I'm like, I better make a claim, seeing as we're going to lose 25 progression or whatever it was. Here I am trying to see what the best development land to take or make a claim on. I decided it is this one. Kumasi. Going to be our claim. I don't think I actually make any more claims, despite the fact I'm, saying, oh, you should make claims because it makes it cheaper, blah blah, because it does. But I'm impatient and I just declare war. So here I'm looking to see if I should take next the admin idea or if I should hold off and take the technology. It's just more beneficial to take the technology because as we'll get a new idea group, and I'm talking about taking maritime ideas for that Grand Navy, which is plus 50 to the Naval Force limit. There's a couple of reasons for that. Let's go into it. So obviously having a higher Navy means we can have more trade control, which is going to be important for this mission, especially in Tunis, because so much trade is being pulled from so many people into the Genoa node. The more power we have there, the better. Also, we want to go for the achievement Barbarossa, most likely, which is obviously 500 light ships privateering at the same time. So the extra 50% to our Navy is going to be very beneficial. At least that's what I'm thinking. Plus, it also means we can take tech in military and diplomatic without worrying about having, unbalanced research. Because unbalanced research is horrible, especially the bigger we are, which we are quite large. We have over 1,000 development now. Just costs us so much money when it comes to corruption to keep it down. It's like a ridiculous amount. Royal marriage offer from Killer. I say no because, yeah. I was also talking about how I wanted to take the Horn of Africa, but we probably won't end up doing that in this episode now. Or this series, I should say. focus more of our efforts on Mali and the inner parts of Africa, and then probably even Portugal and France. Because if we can take away their coastal provinces, it takes away their trade power in our trade nodes in it as well. At least that's what I was thinking anyway. Because if they don't have any coastal provinces, they can't really pull from Tunis very well. I also find it funny that as we started as Fezzan, little 3-province miner in Africa, and now we're 3rd in the world apparently in strength. So that's the thing. And this is me just complaining about having a 0 admin guy. I keep complaining about it, I think, this episode. So yeah, now I realize it's not going to happen. May as well just get rid of it and make it a core. Here I'm just seeing if there's any things we get later on which will improve our missionary strength. Which of course, if we have admin skills, we could, but you know, we don't, so oh well. Siege is already over. I was actually surprised how quickly it fell. But at the same time, I'm happy for it. Take extra money. And of course make it into a thingy. And then boost the autonomy so we don't have any unrest issues up there. So we don't have to worry about another rebel stack because, you know, we just have enough already as is. Now if we get may as well lower the iron maintenance, we don't have any rebel issues. We're waiting to go to war with Mali at the moment, and I'm thinking we should also increase our navy force limit now that we have extra money. Now I also realize that I haven't actually built the more advanced trade centers in the trade nodes. So, well, estuaries, just to say. Realize that's a bit of a mistake on my behalf, but you know, it happens. We'll get around to it eventually. I also realized that, oh, maybe I should have, instead of increased our force limit, actually built up to our force limit in the Navy. So, also another mistake. But that's alright. We'll eventually get enough to max it out. Just checking to see the raid times. Admiring how screwed England is basically in this position. Glad I'm not allied to them, that's for sure. Just seeing if I can take some admin points, but obviously we can't. Thanks to that event though, we can take the next level and we'll take maritime. I'm just seeing what sort of benefits we'll get quickly, but obviously I didn't have a proper look at it. And I'm contemplating taking an idea, or if we're going to take the next tech level, which I end up going to tech level, I think. Yep. Because it obviously gives us a little bit extra income, so it makes sense. I decided to hold off, I think, with the military until we're at full war. Just with the possibility we might get a little bit more of a discount. Figure I probably should improve with Austria, seeing as they're my best ally. So, yeah. I'm also thinking, not right now in this episode, but like myself, that I probably should like pull Austria into a war and then declare on Castile myself. Because then Austria can't, you know, obviously come to his rescue, and I can take the land from Castile that I want. least that's what I'm thinking anyway. Seems like a good idea, right? So now I'm like, well, may as well just attack Mali, get it over with. I don't have any claims that I'd like, but you know, I don't want to put it off too long because it's still going to be another 2 or 3 wars with Mali. So yeah, here I'm like, oh, got an extra 5% discount, so may as well take the military technology. Makes our units that much stronger, which increases the likelihood of us just absolutely stack wiping Mali, and yeah. Just admiring the fact that we still have yet to finish that mission. It's been quite a while. And if you'll also notice, we still haven't put that colonist to work yet. So, you know, that's quite a while. But, you know, oh well. My voice just broke, funnily. I'm just looking if I can take some money from the estates, but I can't. Very weird doing post-commentary things. Reason why I was looking to see if I could take some money from the estates is so I can actually build up to the force limit. Realizing now that, oh, we have a spare rival slot. And we can rival the Papal State again. I think, like, not long after that, we can no longer be rivals with them or something. Like, it's... I don't know what the game's doing. Chuck a leader in charge so you can send it a little bit quicker. And I decided that it's time to go for it. Pull back the diplomat and declare. I'm also planning on taking Soyo just so we can have more trade power in the Ivory Coast. Which is another reason why we're probably going to go to war with England at some point as well. Because he has a land that we want. Do the imperialism war because it's, you know, the better it causes belly. Look at that tech difference. He's like basically defeated straight away. Does take a couple attempts, I think, to stack wipe him. I think we don't roll very well. Also happy the fact that it's already a 0% chance to actually fall. 21% now. All these forts are outdated, so it means, well, good things for us. Here I think I'm talking about taking at least this portion that the mouse is on right now in the peace deal. And maybe some of this land if we can afford it. It all depends on our, what do you call it, overextension. So here I am just having a look to see how much we can actually take from them. I'm actually surprised at how low it is, considering like the amount of development we're going to be getting. But we are higher in technology, so that makes sense. And here's where I'm like, oh, that's probably the limit to the amount we can take. That's still pretty good, but that's 730 admin points as well. So I'm sort of deciding that we're probably going to have to keep this war going for quite some time, because we only have 100 admin points right now. So we're going to take this war pretty much to the very end. And yeah. Just seeing if I can get a better deal, although it's not really possible at 99.2%. So again, lose mercantilism or gain mercantilism, and it's all to France. Why do we care about France? France is our rival. Of course we're going to take the mercantilism and piss them off, you know? It's a bit of a weird choice, I find. That's at least what I'm saying there. I'm like, why give me the option? Obviously I'm going to take the mercantilism. Why would I want to try and make peace with my rival? It just makes no sense. There's our second attempt at stack wiping him. Didn't quite go well. But again, their outdated forts means we're going to crush their forts really quickly. Which means we'll be able to catch up to him pretty quickly. And he's got a mostly, artillery army now, because he's lost so many infantry in those engagements. Obviously that's good for us, really bad for him. Realizing that I can actually get another leader, so I'm like, oh, I may as well, right? But then I'm like, oh, maybe not for this war, maybe we should keep it for another war. Eventually I decided to go with it, just in case, you know, might get a really good siege leader or something, I don't know. At least I'm pretty sure I do. You hear him, I'm like, ah, you know what? Let's just roll, see what happens. And he's garbage. It's a horrible leader. My typical luck. Here I'm like, yeah, I may as well go and crush his army. Don't quite stack like though. Pretty close though. He's losing forts left, right, and center. This is why you should have your forts updated. So then it would at least slow down the enemy. Obviously, he doesn't have anywhere near enough money to do that, and we just stack wipe him randomly as we were walking through, not even attempting it. Here I'm like, okay, well, we're not going to deploy technology anytime soon, so may as well take the increased cost. Because I don't really want to spend any more admin points, and we're at 0 stability as is, so yeah. Eventually I'll be like, I may as well just start carpet sieging, because there's not much point not carpet sieging. He's too low technology to really be an issue with us, and there you go, Papal States are no longer a valid rival for us, apparently. I don't really understand why, because we're the one at war, so you would think that we would be getting weaker or something, but I don't know. It's weird. And here I'm just like, I may as well start carpet sieging, because his troops are nowhere near strong enough to beat us. It just makes sense. I'm also getting annoyed at this fort not being done yet, I think. Or is it the next fort? I don't know. One of them takes a ridiculous amount of time to actually occupy, compared to the other ones anyway. No, it mustn't have been that one, must be the next one. So this war is basically all but won. But like I said, we're going to hold it on for a little while because, well, we don't have the admin points to core the land that we're going to be taking. Figure may as well raise war tax. We have a lot of military points, and the extra money is going to be obviously really useful. That's at least what I'm thinking anyway. We're obviously also going to be getting money for looting provinces, which is going to be good. And then we're going to try and catch that 3-stack. Figure we should go for the heavy ship. Heavy ship's being better. Just looking at how much we're going to have to actually spend to upgrade our ships, because our ships are quite outdated. Very outdated. Figure I probably should put a general in charge. Again, just go back to Carpet Siege mode. I completely forget as well that he has Messina as what do you call it? A protectorate? Well, he's a protectorate of them, so you can actually build units in their land. Completely forgot about that. But I eventually noticed that when he starts producing units in it, and it's not like it ruined my war or anything, it's just like an annoying thing. Like, oh, I forgot about that. The smart thing as well, which obviously being the smart thing, I didn't actually do this. We should have actually declared war on Messina. So one, prevents him from being able to actually produce troops in there, and two, we could have got more money from them. But, you know, it happens. Still haven't put that colonist to work, so, you know, that's the thing. Admiring the size of Yarkand and the fact that Ming is no longer a thing. Realizing that I could probably actually ally him if I wanted to. If I wasn't at war. But he is behind in technology. Also shocked that Muscovy is still under a PU and he's actually not 100%. Saying that Scandinavia is a bit scary because of that. Just balancing our troops there. Realizing I probably should make a claim on Soyo. Also going, I wonder if they've fixed the bug. Nope, they haven't. They have not fixed their bug yet. I mean, they're only in production of the next expansion. Why would they want to fix the bug in the current game, you know? I don't know. It just bugs me. Get it? Bugs. I think I'm funny, but I'm not. Don't know why I looked at Poland though. Here I realized, oh crap, he's actually producing troops, that's right. Oh no, I haven't realized it yet. Now I realize it. I'm like, bloody hell. I have to go deal with that now. Kidding me? So I decided to pack a 10 stack on Messina, so he'll just keep producing units there and they'll just instantly die. In the meantime, we'll loot provinces basically. But I think the episode should be about over now. So yeah, and we still haven't done anything with that colonist. Because, you know, why would we want to do something with the colonist? It's not like they're of use elsewhere. I may as well start taking the maritime ideas. We are ahead of technology still, after all. And yeah, well, there's the episode, guys. So if you'd enjoyed it, feel free to like and subscribe to keep up to date on all future content. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave it in the comment section down below. Anyway, guys, take care. See you later.